order Wednesday, September 6th at 7:39 p.m.
Councilwoman Selby,
Present.
Councilman Cardini,
Present.
Supervisor Keating,
Present.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Present.
Councilwoman Martin.
Present.
Councilman Cardini, will you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Ted, welcome.
Ted Brelsford, Faith United Church of Christ, thank you for this opportunity and for your work here. Let's pray. Holy God, we give thanks for this town of Boston, for the people who live here, especially for those who serve here for the public good, for first responders and firefighters, medical personnel, police, for all of our civic and community workers. May your blessings be upon all these and upon our town, and now especially on this board this evening. May they be empowered with wisdom and grace, as well as courage and determination to do what needs to be done on behalf of this community and for the good of generations to come. Amen.
All right, we do not have any other preliminary matters tonight, so we'll move on to our regular business. Item number 2. First item under our regular business is the correction and adoption of the minutes from the August 2nd, 2023 meeting and also the August 23rd, 2023 meeting. And Councilwoman Martin, would you like to take that item tonight?
Yes, Supervisor. I had a moment to review the minutes from the August 2nd board meeting and the August 23rd special board meeting, and I make a motion to accept these minutes as they are printed. A second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, the second item of our regular business tonight is the consideration of all of our fund bills. And Councilwoman Selby, would you like to take that item?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. After reviewing the fund bills, I'd like to make a motion to make payment of $731,692.15.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, moving right along. Item number 3 is our correspondence. We have quite a bit of correspondence tonight. All of these items have been received and filed in the town clerk's office and part of the town board packet, or 30 to be exact, so I'll go through the laundry list. First item is the dog control officer's report for July 2023. The second item is the town clerk's report for July of 2023. Item 3 is the July 2023 income statement. July 4th is the July 2023 cash balances. Item 5 are the dispatch reports for June and July of 2023 for the Boston Emergency Squad, Boston Fire Company, North Boston Fire Company, and Patchen Fire Company. Item 6 is the Erie County Department of Public Works, Division of Highways, Back Creek Road Reconstruction Slope Stabilization Minutes and Progress Report Meeting. Items 6, 7, 8 are all our meeting minutes numbers 4, 5, and 6. Item number 9 is a letter from the Friends of the Boston Library Incorporated. Item 10 is the Association of Towns 2024 Annual Meeting and Training School. Item 11 is the Association of Towns 2023 Regional and Planning and Zoning Schools. Item 12 is a letter from the Erie County Water Authority, a notice of claim for a valve replacement. Item 13 is a notice of violation from the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation of a failure to submit the MS4 annual report and municipal compliance certification. That has been filed, just for the record. And number 14 verifies that it's been filed by the notice of the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation to disregard the notice of violation from August 2nd, 2023. Item number 15 is the notice of the Erie County Department of Public Works for Boston State Road closure, which we're all currently experiencing right now. That's for a culvert replacement on Boston State Road. Item number 16 is from Bread of Life over in Colden from their August newsletter. Item number 17 is from Penflex, a cover letter and report to the Town of Boston Fire Protection District Service Award Point Program as of January 1st, 2023. Item 18 is a Penflex annual report, Boston Emergency Squad Service Award Point Program, January 1st, 2022 through December 31st, 2022. Item number 19 is a Penflex Service Award Point Program Executive Summary. Item number 20 is the North Boston Town Park Restroom and Pavilion punch list from the August 3rd, 2023 for outstanding electrical items, outstanding mechanical and plumbing items, and other miscellaneous top items that were there. Item 21 is the architect field report, number 24 for the North Boston Park Restroom and Pavilion. Item number 22 is the Town of Boston Comprehensive Plan Steering Committee handout from August 21st, 2023. Item number 23 is the Town of Boston Comprehensive Plan Community Outreach meeting minutes from the August 21st meeting. Item 24 is the NYSEG conducting state and federal mandatory inspection of gas meters from August 24th, 2023. And also just for the record, NYSEG does not have gas here, it's all national fuel, but we did include that in our correspondence tonight. Item 25 is a letter from the Erie County Clerk, Michael Kearns, regarding mortgage tax. Item number 26 is an application for use of meeting facility for a comprehensive plan update, and these are which lists all the meeting dates. Item number 27 is an application for use of meeting facility again for the comprehensive plan update for public meeting. Item number 28 is an application for use of meeting facility from the Erie County Board of Elections for an inspector training being held in our town hall community room. Item number 29 is an application for use of meeting facility for Connect Life blood drive dates. And the final item, number 30, is an application for use of meeting facility for the Town of Boston Supervisor's Office. And that's for the upcoming budget meeting. Moving on to new business tonight, requests from the floor. Anyone that's in the audience is certainly welcome to come up to the microphone. Please state your name and address if there are any comments, and you have 3 minutes each. The floor is open.
Richard Hawkins, 6892 Pin Oak Drive, Boston, New York. This is the first meeting I've been to since July. I just wanted to come back and thank the board for the opportunity to be the deputy supervisor, to serve with you in whatever capacity I was able to do. I thank the supervisor for everything he's done, the town clerk, and you name it, the courts, the zoning, everybody in town who has been very friendly, helpful, and courteous and stuff, and I appreciate everything you guys have done. I just wanted to let you know, that remember that you're only one person, and you could only do so much. And no matter how well you do that job, you're not going to please everybody, no matter what you do in politics. It's a known fact, and if you can prove me wrong, go ahead and do it. And you're only as good as what you make yourselves out to be. The supervisor is only one person. He can only do so much. It takes the whole town board to work together, to forget the politics of what goes on, and remember that you represent everybody. I mean everybody in this community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, thank you. I'm Mitch Tucker, the chair of the Conservation Advisory Council here at the town of Boston. Today, since I'm wearing that hat, I guess my address is 8500 Boston State Road. I just want to give an announcement, an advertisement for our 2023 Local Environmental Awareness Fair that's happening this Saturday, September 9th, in our town park right behind the building here in the Lions Shelter. The event runs from 10 to 2 p.m. and we have quite the slate of vendors this year. We have a total of 21 different organizations and departments that will be at the event. Looking forward to interacting with the residents of the town of Boston. We have the Charles E. Birchfield Nature and Art Center, the Citizen Coalition for Wildlife and the Environment, Cornell Cooperative Extension will be there doing some free soil testing for Boston residents. So if you're a Boston resident and thinking of doing some gardening or yard work, yard updates, things like that, you can bring a soil sample and get that tested for free by the Cornell Cooperative Extension. The Department of Environment and Planning Sustainability Coordinator will be there. We will have Earth Spirit joining us again this year. The Erie County Bookmobile and the Erie County Office of Agricultural Food Policy Council and Local Food Action Plan will be there with a representative. We're really excited to have a food truck this year. So Coyote Cafe from Hamburg next door is going to be there with Mexican food, all lunchtime, all event, I think, actually. KCY Reptiles is a local organization here in the town of Boston. They'll be there with some hands-on exhibits with some reptiles and other cute and cuddly critters. We're happy to have the New York State Bluebird Society. Penn Dixie is going to be there with some kind of fossil digging and some other fossil activities for the kids to work with. Rhinestein Woods will be there. The Town of Boston Conservation Advisory Council, as well as the Climate Smart Communities Task Force of our council will be there represented. We're really excited to have Trout Unlimited, who's going to be there, and they're going to be utilizing our town pond and the town dock and do a fly fishing casting training. So if you've been thinking of getting into fly fishing, anything like that, Trout Unlimited will be there to help you with your casting skills. Wild Spirit Education, Native Soul, Sierra Club, the Boston Library. We'll have the Boston Comprehensive Planning Outreach Committee there with a table, the Erie County Department of Parks, Recreation, and Forestry, and then lastly, we will have Shay Mathis, a New York State Department of Environmental Conservation Officer will be there as well. So just hope to see everybody there. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, with no other comment, I will close the floor. All right, moving along on our new business. Item number 2 tonight is a resolution 2023-75 for the adoption of emergency closure policy. And Councilwoman Lukacek, would you like to take that item tonight?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. So the emergency closure policy has procedures that identifies during work and prior to reporting to work emergency closures of the town buildings, the types of emergencies within it, how the folks will be notified, and then essential and non-essential personnel. Those will be based on what the type of emergency is, how the folks will be compensated, and remote work and telecommuting. All of that information is within that policy. I make a motion that we approve the emergency closure policy number 2023-75.
I second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 3 tonight is a application for live entertainment license for Foxhole Farm Winery. I'll take this item tonight. I'd like to make a motion to table this application for further time to review this request.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 4 is a request for refund for use facility from St. Martin's Church from David Steiner. Councilman Cardini, take that item.
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. Just sorting through this. I'd like to make a motion that we refund the $75 fee for the application of use for St. Martin's Lutheran Church. They had an event scheduled for August 13th that didn't happen, and their application was dated July 11, 2023. So the motion's on the table.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 5 tonight under our new business is a application for use of facility for the summer concert series rain date. And Councilman Martin, Selby, would you like to take that item tonight?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. We have an application for use of facility to reschedule summer concert series for a rain date. And the actual rescheduled date was yesterday, the 5th of September. The band Sequence played, and it was outstanding. Just wanted to say that, and I'd like to approve this application for use of facility for this rescheduled concert.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 6 is an application for use of facility from the Erie County Sheriff. And Councilwoman Martin, would you like to take that item tonight?
Yes, thank you, Supervisor. The Town of Boston and the Erie County Sheriff's Office are requesting the use of the town hall rear parking lot for an event on September 19th from 4 to 6 p.m. I make a motion to approve this application for use of facility.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby?
Yes.
Councilman Kartakini?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukascik?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, item number 7 is an application for use of facility for Skylighters New York LLC. And Councilman Kartakini, would you like to take that item?
Thank you Supervisor Keating. We have an application for use of facility from Skylighters of New York LLC, Matthew Shaw. They're requesting the date of 9/24/2023 from 8 to 6 p.m. for employee barbecue. Madam Clerk, is that available?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. They're requesting the use of the lion shelter and bathroom facilities. They will be serving alcohol. They're having a private party, and they are not having a special event. So I make a motion that we approve this application for use of facility.
A second.
Councilwoman Selby?
Yes.
Councilman Kartakini?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukascik?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, the last item under new business tonight, item number 8, is an application for use of facility for Denise Lucas. And Councilman Kartakini, again, would you like to take that?
Thank you Supervisor Keating. We have a application for use of facility, Denise Lucas. And she would like to have a car cruise in honor of her late husband, Ray Kingfish Lewis. The requested date is July 3rd, after 2 p.m. Their takedown is between 9 and 10. They plan to have music and food. They're requesting the lion shelter in the Boston Town Park. Parking will be okay with Highway Superintendent Telak. And I make a motion that we approve this use of facility pending receipt of the certificate of insurance.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby?
Yes.
Councilman Kartakini?
I didn't ask Madam Clerk if the facility was available.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is
It is
available.
available, okay, great. Then yes.
Okay. Supervisor Keating?
Absolutely, yes.
Councilwoman Lukascik?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, we have no other new business. We have no old business. Reports and presentations next. Councilwoman Selby, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. I'd just like to welcome all the kids back to school. We had our first day of school today. Be aware of the increased traffic. Watch for the kids on the street, and reminder of those school bus rules. It's nice to see Richie tonight. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for your words of wisdom. You certainly, did a lot for the town, and we appreciate your service and dedication. That is all I have for tonight.
All right, thank you very much. Councilman Kartakini.
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. I'd also like to thank Richie for his lifetime of service to the community in Boston. You certainly were an asset to the board, and we appreciated all the input. And I suspect that won't ever change as long as, we have open lines of communication. But your guidance and your wisdom over the years has been a real asset. So thank you for your service. That's all I have tonight.
Thank you. Councilwoman Lukascik, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Please keep checking the town website for the comprehensive plan and its progression. We do need input from the residents in order for it to move smoothly. I would be very disappointed if after we approved things and we started working on it and got grants, that people would say, why the heck would we do this? So please participate, please read, and come and listen and meet some of our great outstanding residents who have volunteered their time this Saturday at the CAC event. So that's all I have, other than nice to see you. That's all I have.
Thank you. Councilwoman Martin, you have the floor.
I'd also like to thank Rich Hawkins for being an exceptional part of our team. And it's been a pleasure to work with you, and it's very nice to see you. I was happy to serve with you, and thank you for your past service. That's all I have.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, you have the floor.
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. Yesterday's blood drive in the community room, Connect Life. They were able to collect 25 whole units of blood, which helped to, which affected the lives of 75 local patients. I did receive an email from Barbara. She wanted to thank Councilman Cardicchini and all of our regular Boston donors, as well as the Colden neighbors who have started participating. And we have the Erie County Free Rabies Vaccination Clinic. Will be this coming Saturday, September 9th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. That is at the Erie County Training and Operations Center at 3359 Broadway in Cheektowaga. And then the next one after that is Saturday, September 16th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Buffalo Public School 84. That's behind ECMC, 462 Brighter Street in Buffalo. You can register online for this free rabies vaccination clinic, and this is open to dogs, ferrets, and indoor and outdoor cats. They ask that you please sign up either online or calling the number 716-961-6800. And if you have other health records of your pet, please bring that with you. And Rich, I wanted to thank you. You were always wonderful to work with. You always had our back, and you always had an ear to listen, so thank you very much. And on the table in the foyer, regarding the comprehensive plan, there is a sheet that is out there. It's probably, it covers the whole table, so maybe it's a 2x3 sheet of paper. They want the community's input, so please write on the sheet yourself or use the sticky notes that are provided. I also have the submission forms that you can fill out. Just ask me in the office. I will put some on the table. That can be done online, or you fill out the information on the sheet and turn that into the town. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to start my report with a public notice from Erie County. And the public notice reads as follows. So there's a 30-day period for inclusion of predominantly viable agricultural lands into existing agricultural districts. Per New York State Agricultural Markets Law, Section 303-B, the Erie County Legislature designated September 1st through September 30th as the annual 30-day period which landowners may submit requests to include predominantly viable agricultural land into an existing certified agricultural district. Copies of the application form have been provided to municipal clerks, assessors, and chief elected officials for distribution to interested landowners. The application is also available online at www.erie.gov/ and I'm going to spell this out. It's AG, and then enrollment, all one word, AGENROLLMENT. The Erie County Department of Environment and Planning will accept applications from September 1st through September 30th. Any questions on this process should be directed to the Erie County Department of Environment and Planning, and a public hearing will also be scheduled at a later date to consider all inclusion requests and the recommendations of the Erie County Agricultural and Farmland Protection Board. The point of contact is Sarah Gatty, G-A-T-T-I, and she is the principal planner, and she is with the Erie County Environment Planning, 95 Franklin Street, 10th floor, Buffalo, New York, 14202. Phone number is 716-858-6014. Fax number, if folks still choose to use fax, 716-858-7248, or by email at agriculture@erie.gov. So I just want to read that off as requested from the Erie County Environment Planning staff. One of the pieces of correspondence tonight, and I just want to kind of draw attention to this because it is budget season for all of us board members. But I don't think anyone in this room or in our country is any stranger to some of the inflationary factors that are going on. But the county clerk sent a letter to all of us board members that as of July 31st, 2023, the town clerk's office has collected only $2.9 million in recording fees. The fees were originally projected to be $7.3 million, actually I'll round up to 7.4, it's close enough. So right now, there's a surprising shortfall of $2.2 million. Mortgage sales tax is something that's shared with towns, cities, villages all across Erie County. Mortgage sales tax and sales tax themselves, or sales tax in our community, for our town budget is a large portion of our budget. So luckily, we've taken we take a very conservative approach. We take a conservative approach on the sales tax, anticipated sales tax revenue coming in, so we're hoping to make that up. We've also chosen to, in past board meetings, you may have heard the term New York class, which is an investment mechanism. So we're partnering and looking at other ways to try to offset this. So more information will come out as that goes on, but I did want to kind of bring light to that. The comprehensive plan, we keep talking about it, and yes, everybody will continue to hear about this because it's a community plan. It's not the town board's plan. It's not the planning board's plan. This is a community plan. So please feel free to stop by town hall, fill out the idea board. It's out on the table in the front vestibule area. There's on the town website. There's a link. I know Jay Jackson's here tonight. I'll certainly tout his website as well. He has this information on his website for the comprehensive plan survey. And there's also, for those that do not like to use technology, which is fine, there's a hard copy. And if you cannot get into town hall during town hall hours, please drop it off in the Dropbox out in front, and it'll get to the right place. We've had a great amount of feedback so far. It's actually surprising how much feedback we've had, which is fantastic. We did have a public meeting not that long ago. A lot of people are asking about public services such as water and sewer and that type of build out in the community, but they're also having conversations. It's a world that we're in, and I certainly won't hide the fact that we've been talking about solar. There's wind that's been talked about in, just on the next hill over. So these are all the topics that are going to be coming up in the comprehensive plan, and now's the time. And as Councilman Lukacek stated, and my fellow board members, now's the time for the community to get involved. Share your voice. Anyway, things are going very well with the comprehensive plan. The only other thing I have out there is there's two projects going on at the county level. Is that the culvert? The town has received a couple complaints about lines of sight visibility when you're going around that area. Motorists are not exactly going at the close to 30-mile speed limit in that construction zone area. Don't be surprised if you see a troop car or a Erie County Sheriff sitting there because residents have complained to them as well. So keep an eye out, folks. School buses are out, kids are out, and those kids need to go home to their parents at the end of the day. So please take caution down there. I did have a couple of residents reach out also that are very close to that area when the construction is going on during the day. Again, that line of sight gets reduced even more because they're actually operating on the sides of the road. They have trucks parked and they have trailers parked and equipment. So please be very careful there. And again, this is our community where we all take care of each other. The Back Creek Road stabilization project that's going on, it might be on schedule. I was telling everybody it was on schedule. It might be. At the last construction meeting, I will share that there's discussion about the stability of the soil in that area. So there are cans right now, GPS located cans throughout that area where it's being worked on, where the Erie County / Union Concrete, they're assessing any potential movement or they're calling it shelving, but if it's sliding from the work that they're doing. So I'll keep the public advised. If it's something urgent, obviously the town board utilizes the code red notification system, but we'll be sure to keep all the fire companies, busing systems, and everybody in the loop so far. I don't want to draw concern, but I certainly want to be open and transparent on that project because that's a big project that's been a long time in the works. Last but not least, Rich, can't thank you enough for everything you've done. You and I have known each other for quite some time. Everything you stated tonight, you said to me day one, and I hold that near and dear. And all the time that we've worked together, you've always, I've said this before time and time, I'm actually proud to say this publicly on record that you've been a great sounding board. We don't always see eye to eye on things, but that was the whole purpose of you and I working together. I always respect feedback, and I say that to the board members, my direct report staff. Feel free to challenge me. Feel free to question, if you will, the status quo. And I know you take that to heart, and I can't thank you enough for everything you've done. You've always cared about this community. You served in the capacity as supervisor at one point, and I certainly respect that. So thank you very much. And kudos to the Hamburg Sun, because they did a really nice article for you. So I thank you for everything. So Without further ado, I'll make a motion to the meeting at 8:09 PM.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby?
Yes.
Councilman Karati?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukashevich?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried, meeting adjourned.